Guys, here is Pure Coding Academy, where we can help you learn coding with ease, especially for beginners. Now, so many persons find coding difficult to understand. Trust me, I understand how that feels because for the longest of time, I was looking for a step-by-step tutorial like this one, so you don't have to look further. Because if it works for other people, it can work for you as well. So click on the subscribe button and be on your way to becoming a coding expert. Hey guys, welcome to your very first tutorial on HTML. This is the bedrock of the World Wide Web, and if you're going to do anything even in other languages involving a web, it is highly important you know HTML. So let's take a look at some bullet points. And again, this is an introductory video. In the next video, we'll actually start doing some coding. Now, HTML is an acronym that stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a document that contains text. That's it. It's very easy to read. HTML is just a document that contains text. Once you've created your HTML document, web browsers can read and display any document that contains HTML. So Firefox, Google, Internet Explorer, they all do the same thing. They will take that document and display it to the user. So it's about tags in HTML. And as you see in this bullet point, all tags have angle brackets. So in our next bullet point is the body tag right here with its two angle brackets, and so that by itself is the tag. Now every tag has a closing tag, and then we put something inside those tags. So if you have an opening tag, you've got to have a closing one, and the closing one is identified by the slash. So it's that simple. There is a start and an end. Now, together with all the tags and whatever we put inside those tags, they are called markup elements. And so basically a markup element is a set of tags that has something to go inside of it. That's all it is. We are just using the body tag as an example. We'll be going over many other tags in the other videos. But there are few tags where you don't need to have an end tag, and those tags are called empty elements, as we can see on this bullet point. So if you look at this particular tag, it has BR there, and that stands for a line break. So that means you are basically putting lines between putting spaces between your lines. That's all that does. So we don't need to put anything inside there. It's just creating a line break. So it doesn't need an end tag. So that's why it's called an empty element. Now you might be asking, what do I need to download for this series? And the answer is nothing. All you have to use is Notepad. Remember, HTML document is simply a text file, so all we really are going to be needing for this series is Notepad. Now, if you want to use another type of text editor, that is certainly fine. You can use the Notepad++, the Visual Studio, it's all fine, but I'm going to be using Notepad. Alright, that's it for this introductory video. I will see you guys in the next video, where we'll do our first web page. So guys, if you think you've gained value today in today's lesson, kindly hit the subscribe button and watch out for the next video where we'll actually start our first coding.